important when we have these conversations for most of the people that are listening, because I think everyone goes right into, is the demand real? Are they going to continue buying it? People do not talk enough about the foundation of why. Why is the demand real? Why are they spending the money? Again, I kind of hinted at it earlier. The same way that back at the birth of the internet and then later on assisted by the smartphone innovations, the biggest thing that did, I think, for the world was bring us highly efficient, targeted advertising, which sounds kind of stupid. I mean, how big is that world? But that's all of Google, right? It's 90% of Google, the world's largest company.
That's all of Google. Most of Facebook and most of Amazon now.
Yeah, most of Facebook, two of the world's largest companies, is all advertising. And all I talked about in 2000, 2001, 2002 to every single person I knew, they thought I was crazy. I was like, guys, you don't know what this is going to do to and they're like, advertising? Why do you care so much about? I'm like, it's not the advertising you think. The advertising that we've been talking about the last 25 years is not the advertising of the next 25 years. You don't understand how this is going to change the world. But this is so much bigger. We are now rethinking labor and intelligence for the next 50 years. We are reinventing what labor is. We are reinventing the word labor, okay? We're reinventing the word intelligence. Both of those things basically encompass all of the world's GDP, and we're reinventing it from the ground up. There is no bigger industry, and we can't even wrap our head around what we will do as humans in our civilization once that code is fully cracked. Okay, so are we talking about $10 trillion companies, market cap companies, or are we talking about $30 trillion market cap companies? That's what people don't understand, but Zuck gets it. All the guys that are making these decisions, they fully understand that.
I agree with Chris. The only thing I just want to make sure nothing happens in a straight line. I am as bullish as this, but everything is going to be up and down more we think.
When everybody's IQ is like 30 points higher because of LLMs, what does that do to creativity? What does that do to the economy?
We have a $112 trillion economy. If average IQ goes up 5 to 10 points, you could say Goldman Sachs, right now, my former firm, they have an estimate of 7% incremental global GDP, about $7 trillion in 10 years. I've told Jan Hatzius that he's low. I think it's at least 10 points or more. I agree with you that we are going to find new ways because we're being liberated. Look, 100 years ago, half of America was working on farms. Today, less than 2% are. What are the rest of us doing? We're doing social media. We created the creator economy and a $500 billion economy. We did other things. Humans are smart enough to want to do other things. The market for goods and services that humans can provide is infinite, and technology just helps us, is my view. Again, in the long term, it may not happen in 5 to 10 years. It'll probably take 5 or 10 years longer to do humanoid robots and this and that, but it is all directionally up and to the right. For all of that, we need chips and compute. It takes at least 5 years to build it. NVIDIA has, for better or for worse, the lock, and that's why they're directionally in the right place at the right time more than almost any tech company I've seen.